In the back of my mind, a part of me still finds its way back to those days when time moved too fast and yet not fast enough, when life felt like it was about to end. Everything was urgent, yet we were moving aimlessly. There was no actual plan. In reality, we just wanted to follow the rules, do what was expected of us. So desperate to fit somewhere, while insisting we were not like the others. We did not think things through. We were kids. We were just kids. And our minds were just beginning to unravel, crowded with questions that made real life seem very distant and blurry. But we were supposed to know. We were supposed to make all these life-altering decisions while we barely had a self. And our thoughts were just unreliable, racing and collapsing constantly. Yet somehow, you made it out, right? After all the chaos of chasing that one opportunity, that right measure, the right seat in the world, the pace slows and all the rush subsides. And the day comes when you realize that your life, up until this one point, just happened. It feels like a dream, except you were the only one asleep, and life moved on without you. The post-chaos clarity hits like a train, and you wake up to a life that you didn't really choose. And at this point, you're an adult with responsibilities and obligations and a creeping sense of guilt. You're supposed to be grateful for what you have. After all, you worked so hard to get here. So why aren't you happy? All you did was follow the path that was presented. And you told yourself not to think about it and just be thankful. Be thankful. All those expectations, they lodged themselves deep in your psyche, and they have formed this tyrannical God, and it's persecuting you. And of course, blasphemy is a sin too big to bear. Whose expectations were they? That's not clear anymore. But there they laid, dictating every step of your life and making sure you never steer off the road carved for you. And in the process, you don't know when, but you lost yourself. And then you simply get busy. Busy enough not to think. And then you bargain on just delaying it. That scary confrontation that you feel is coming soon enough. You say, I'll think about it later, maybe on the weekend. Then the weekend comes and you're shopping and cleaning and sleeping, and you fill the silence however you can. Maybe you get high, maybe you get drunk, and for some time, it works. But then, in the little moments in between, You worry somewhere in the background, but it's a silent worry that grows as the months and then the years go by. But it's coming, the reckoning, and you're just buying time. And on some mornings, you catch the mirror by accident. And for a second, you realize you haven't really looked at yourself in what feels like forever. You almost avoid your own gaze, afraid something will crack if you stare too long. There's no time for this, you tell yourself. You have to get ready for work. And there's always something to do, goals to reach, plans to follow. You're mirroring the people who seem to be living well. And if they look happy, you must be alright too. You tell yourself this is just what adult life is. And if you say it often enough, maybe that feeling in the back of your throat will finally go away. But you know it. You know something feels off. On the surface, you may seem like you have it all together. The makings of a decent life. But the details of that life just don't feel right. And you don't want to admit it. You're terrified. Terrified of what lies on the other side. After the reckoning, sitting with that sense of failure, the trial, the sentencing, facing months of complete deconstruction, the shame, the embarrassment. You will be in front of a complete unknown. Friends you no longer want to keep. A life you no longer relate to. And then the fear of having to explain yourself. Was I a fraud? An imposter? A liar? You wonder if you will be alone. Very alone. You stand frozen for a while, mourning the loss of what you deeply wanted to lose. You feel the weight, the necessity to unplug from everything that isn't you. And everything slowly starts to feel different. Life is the same, but you're different. How can there be no space for me in this vast world? Space to exist in my own skin. I am but a little particle in an infinite space, and I get to feel small and insignificant. Enough to know that I can just be.